Ty Lopez is back, and the godfather of SMMA, apparently he owns the trademark SMMA, which is pretty cool, is back, and he's talking about what is happening in SMMA today. Now, if you don't know what SMMA is, this might not be the best video for you, but it stands for Social Media Marketing Agency. His whole point, back in 2013, 14, 15, whenever this movement started, Ty Lopez was one of the first people that started talking about the best business model that you can start online, that has a low barrier to entry, is easy to do, local businesses and business owners in general absolutely need. And today the demand for those services is higher than ever. But here's the problem. Ty Lopez, he's a good dude. He teaches amazing things. The guy reads like a lot of books. I don't read that many books. But because he's been on a farm for the last couple of years or something, the guy is a little bit off step when it comes to what it takes to run a social media marketing agency today. So today I'm going to give you 3 softwares that you need to get in and build a dynamic and profitable agency. Do it fast, do it quick, all that kind of good stuff that I'm sure that's why you're watching this video. We're going to go through what you need to do and what softwares you need in order to build a SMMA business today in 2023. First and foremost, before we jump into the 3 softwares, we're going to get to those. I want to make sure that you have everything you need as well as how to take action on those things. But the thing you need to do before you do any of this is you have to establish a couple things, okay? Number 1, and Ty talks about this in his most recent video, you got to pick a niche, all right? Most of the time, failure in the SMMA world is largely due to going too broad, not knowing who you're talking to, thus not knowing what outcome or solution you're creating. Because if you're working with dentists or if you're working with real estate agents, they have different solutions that they need in their business. So the first thing you must do is absolutely identify a niche. Now, the other day, there was a question in a Facebook group where somebody said, do I have to pick one niche or can I pick 2? My response was very straightforward. The enemy of all entrepreneurship is distraction. Okay, the power of focus cannot be understated at all. So make sure that when you're picking a niche, you solo pick uno. Okay, you pick one, you narrow it down, and that's what you're going to need in order to succeed. The second thing, and this is something that not a lot of people talk about, is you need to look around you and establish a good team. In the book, Good to Great, one of the most important things that you can do at the start of any successful business is put a team around you, whether that's partners, whether that's employees, if you're funded, whatever the case may be, you need other people to come in and help you build and deliver the results that you're going to be promoting through the SMMA model. Okay, those are the 2 big things that I see trip people up more than anything else when they're going to start their agency. All the skills that we're talking about will come in time, but the 3 platforms that you're going to need are, number 1, Go Highlevel. Go Highlevel is an agency automation all-in-one white label software. Now I just put a bunch of words together, so let me break it down. So number 1, it's a CRM automation tool, which means that every business has a collection of customers. Those customers, whether they're coming from advertising, referral, whether they've been a customer in the past, they're at different places in the sales cycle, okay? And most businesses, especially local businesses, do a poor job of nurturing those people, those prospects back into sales. Okay, today there's so many tools that you can use to send email, to send text, to send direct messages on Facebook, whatever the case may be, there's so many tools. But before today, back in Ty's day, you had to Frankenstein all of these things together. Highlevel is an all-in-one tool, meaning everything exists and is easily accessible inside one tool. So that's why it's such a powerful foundational software for you to use in your agency. Now, white label, what does that word mean? White label is a really cool new kind of movement in the agency space. And here's what it means. Highlevel has a team of, I don't know, 200 or 300 developers, and they build this robust software. And instead of taking that software to the masses or to the world, all these businesses that agencies serve, they build a software that you can rebrand and repurpose as your own. Mine is called PatientStream, and PatientStream services doctors helping patients with chronic pain. Now, when my doctors come to me, they don't see the Highlevel branding anywhere. They see my branding. That does two things. Number one, it positions me as a more credible service provider because I have my own proprietary platform. So when my customers see that, of course, they're impressed. They think, oh, wow, this company is a legitimate company because they've invested into this software. So that's the first one. The second one is the ease of delivery in terms of your outcomes. I can put all of these things and automate them. So when I onboard a customer, after a 30-minute phone call, I can have everything automated in their business. I can have their Facebook ads automated, and I can have their follow-up, all their lead nurturing, appointment booking, all that stuff. I can have it set up as little as 30 minutes. That is your pathway to making money. And because it's white label software, it's all yours. Nobody ever sees the branding of Highlevel. That's amazing. All right, so Highlevel is the first piece of software that you're going to need. The second one you're going to need, all right, the social media marketing agency model, SMMA, is all about going onto social media and giving your customers more exposure, more brand awareness, more lead generation. And lead generation is a big one. And for me, when I started in the SMMA game 8 years ago, our core offering was the most attractive one, which was Facebook lead generation. And here's what we would do. We would go to doctors and we'd say, what if we could get you 20 to 30 booked patients every month? Would that be something you were interested in? Well, just to give you an idea, 20 to 30 booked appointments for these customers could mean anywhere from $20,000 to $60,000, in some cases even more. If I can help a business make $20,000 to $60,000 or even more, do you think they're going to be willing to pay me? Absolutely. But the barrier to entry to offering those services was the knowledge, expertise, and education that it took to run Facebook ads, which leads me to platform number 2, UpHex. UpHex is a platform that automates Facebook ads so your own customers can launch their ads in just 3 clicks. They don't have to be educated. They don't have to be experienced. They don't have to go through a course. They can just click the ad from an ad library, click it, and boom, the ad will start to generate them leads. This will absolutely wow the businesses. It was not available. I mean, Ty Lopez probably doesn't even know about this. Ty, you should check it out. But this was not available back in 2015. In 2015, if we wanted to offer lead generation, we would have to either do that ourselves, learn how to do that, go through all of the technical know-how and the rigmarole and all the whatever algorithm stuff. But today, you don't have to do any of that. You don't have to hire media buyers. You can literally just install UpHex, put in your ad library, which they provide, click the ads, and boom, off they go. So UpHex is a core offering if you want to be able to fill your customers' funnels with new prospects. It's an absolute game changer. Platform number 3, there's a lot of talk about AI. Okay, everybody's talking about artificial intelligence. A lot of people are overstepping, quite frankly. But the reality is the utility and the use case of AI right now in social media marketing agencies, the best one, in my opinion, is taking the leads that you generate from Facebook and booking those into appointments. If conversational AI can take a lead that was generated by Facebook and convert that lead into an appointment with your clients having a completely hands-off experience, that is an absolute game changer. One of the things that Ty Lopez talks about in this video is you want to work with business owners and they hate learning new things and they want to make money and they want it easy. What is more easy than clicking on an ad and then doing nothing to get the booked appointment onto your calendar? Nothing. It's an absolute slam dunk game changer. Now, the platform that we're using to facilitate this right now in my own agency is a platform called Capri AI. Capri AI is a conversational booking bot. I don't like the term booking bot because it sounds like we're using automation to do that. It's actual nuanced conversational AI, which means that the conversations change over time. They learn, they get better, they improve. They can have a tone of voice, they can have a personality, they can have a sense of humor. They can do all of this and come off as an actual person to your end prospects. And that's what you're going to need if you want your automation, if you want that automated effect to follow through all the way from lead to booked appointment. So real quick, again, the 3 platforms are Go Highlevel, UpHex, and Capri AI. We're using this in my own agency, this exact stack. Now, if you want to learn how to use that stack in your agency, I've got a free course called Lead Gen U. The courses and everything that you need to go through and learn how to do that are available in there. Click the link below. If you want to sign up for Highlevel, I've got links for that as well. If you want to sign up for UpHex, I've got links for that as well. If you want to sign up for Capri, got links for that as well. But go to the description below, check out the free course, and good luck on your SMMA journey. And we'll talk to you real soon.